kind of melted, and it almost seemed as though someone had. The locals also called it as a death valley. Saw something very unusual. Police began identifying the victim. They expected the. Hey everyone, hope you all are well. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be about a story that I was reading it from past few days, and I found it very interesting, so I thought why not to share it with you all. So I have divided this video into 8 particular chapters. Let's begin with the chapter 1. I'll give some introduction and I'll continue with the story. I hope you'll find it interesting as I found it very, very interesting. So let's begin. So it was 29 November 1970 in the Isdalen Valley, Bergen, Norway. It was a cold winter afternoon, and where two young girls decided to go to hiking in the Isdalen Valley just for their fun. And it's a very quiet and isolated place, surrounded by mountains. The valley the locals also called it as a death valley because number of accidents and suicides were reported there over the years. As they walked through the rocky landscape, something unusual. They saw something very unusual. Between the rocks, there was a dead body of a woman lying there, and they called the police. And at first glance, they also thought, everyone thought that it was just a tragic accident or perhaps a suicide. But as investigators searched the area, they noticed something very off, very disturbing. Nearby, there were burnt clothes. The personal belongings were also erased, like if someone had carefully erased every clue about who she was. There was no purse, no passport, and no any identification. But this was only the beginning of a mystery that would confuse investigators for decades. But the question is not that how she died. The question was that
who was she?
So when the police began identifying the victim, they expected all the process to be very straightforward, but instead they hit a very dead end. The woman had no passport, no driver's license, no identity card. No family came forward to report her missing. Even strangers. All the labels had been cut from her clothes, every single one. Was she trying to hide where the clothes were bought? I mean, why would someone remove clothing labels? Was someone trying to make sure that she could never be identified? Investigators took fingerprints and circulated sketches across the Europe, and days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months, but nobody recognized her. No, even single one did not recognize her. It is kind of strange, as if she had appeared out of nowhere and vanished without leaving a name behind. Just a name. Now, just when the police thought that they had no leads, a breakthrough came. Now, at Bergen railway station, investigators found 2 suitcases of unknown women. But instead of answers, the suitcases raised even more questions. How? Inside were several wigs and stylish clothes, sunglasses, makeup, maps, notebooks filled with strange codes, money from different European countries, and even spoons with fingerprints. Nothing revealed her identity. Even clothing labels had once again been removed from the clothes in the suitcases. Who travels with a multiple wigs? Who carry different currencies? And why erase every clue about yourself? It's kind of very strange thing. Police searched hotel records across Europe, and what they found was very astonishing. The same woman had checked into hotels under several completely different names. Aimed to be a Belgian and sometimes French. Sometimes she gave different occupations. She often traveled alone, stayed only a short time, and suddenly disappeared before anyone could know her. She seemed to be living multiple lives at a time. Investigator mapped her journeys across Norway and other parts of Europe, but every answer only created another mystery. Among her belongings was a small notebook. At first glance, it looked a very ordinary book, a notebook. But inside was strange combinations of letters and numbers. Police suspected it was some kind of secret code. After months of investigation, they realized that the notes appeared to match dates and places she had visited. Match the date where she lived in the hotel rooms. Basically the places she had visited. But why would anyone record their travels in code? I mean, why in the codes? Was she trying to hide her movements, or someone else expected to understand this the message? Or is there a particular person who understands this code? To this day, the notebook remains one of the most mysterious pieces of evidences in this case. Now the case took an unexpected turn. Remember, this was the middle of the Cold War, a time where countries secretly gathered information about one another. So some witnesses claimed that they had seen the woman meeting unknown men. Others said that she seemed unusually interested in areas connected to military activity. Because of these reports, investigators and later journalists began wondering if she would have been involved in I'm not pronouncing the word correctly. I'll write it here. It's kind of espionage. So, however, it's important to remember that this is only a theory. No official evidence has ever confirmed that she was a spy. Even today, this remains one of the most debated parts of the mystery. For decades, technology was not advanced, and even though we can't answer so many questions at that time, but years later, scientists reopened the case, and they used the DNA analysis and isotope testing. These modern techniques suggested that the woman likely spent her childhood in or around Germany before traveling widely across Europe. Means she was living in Germany when she was a child. Despite these discoveries, investigators still could not identify her with certainty, since science answered some questions, but the biggest mystery remained very unresolved. a century has passed. No confirmed identity, no confirmed family, no final explanation. Some believe that she was a spy, some think that she was escaping her past. Others believe the truth disappeared with her forever. The Ixil woman remains one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. Not because we don't know how she died, but because we still don't know who she truly was. Maybe someone still knows her near real. Now, if this story fascinated you, subscribe, because I'll try to make this more mysterious videos from the mysteries, and I'll bring a very kind of very interesting mysteries of the world. And also let me know that what do you think that Ixil woman was. Let me know in the comments. And I for my opinion, I think that she was a spy, as she had secret codes. So that's it for this video, and if you want such kinds of video, then please let me know.